Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. What if guys, today is a brand new Division 2 video, and today I want to show you guys how you can unlock 7 secret hunter masks in the game. Now these ones are pretty hard, I will say. They are a bit more of a grind than what they were in the Division 1, but they're really worth it. As you guys can see, these are the ones we have as of right now. There is 7 of them that we have, but in total there's actually 12 of them, but we're not really sure how to get them, and just pretty much the information is not there as of right now. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get all of them in the game. So if you guys do enjoy this video or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. Alright, so the first thing I do want to say is you do not have to be level 30 physically on your character, but having someone in your lobby that's level 30 is a must. First of all, it's going to be a little bit easier to kill the hunters, and that's pretty much how you get these masks, through the hunters. So it's going to be a little bit easier to kill them. They are level 35 when they spawn. And also, I'm not really sure if those hunters are going to spawn if you're not at the end game, or if you didn't reach level 30. So just to make sure, have a friend that's level 30, you can either join them, or they join you, whatever the case is. Just as long as you have someone level 30 in your lobby, this will work. So the 7 masks we have right now are the Golem, or I guess that's how you say it. We have the Rave, we have the Crimson, we also have the Death, the Diamond, the Cross, and finally we have the Phantom. So the first mask I do want to talk about is actually the Goal. Now this mask is located on the southwest side of your map, and you can find this location 100% if you search for this SHD Intel kind of emblem. Once you are here, once you're at this location, you will find a ladder going to the underground. You want to go down this ladder, you want to turn left, you want to keep going straight until you come across this staircase. You want to go up the staircase, and over here you will find a abandoned safe house or abandoned room, whatever you want to call this, and over here in the corner you guys can see a echo. You want to activate that. You don't have to, but obviously, for the XP and stuff like that, you can activate it. Also in the back you guys can find some storage crates with loot and stuff, but what you actually have to do is go to this table and activate this computer. Pretty much you interacting with this computer is going to unlock the first hunter to spawn later on when you go to the second location. Now also above the computer you guys can see a rough draft of the map where this first hunter is located for this map. Now the one thing you want to pay attention to is the half kind of moon on top of the X, and pretty much what that means is you have to go to this hunter at night. You cannot go during the day or this hunter will not spawn. You have to make sure it's nighttime and you want to go to this location. Now this location is actually right here. This is a better image, more clear image, more kind of closer image you guys can look at, and this is exactly where you want to go to fight this hunter. Now once you get to this location, you will come across this little structure. Again, I'm not really sure what you want to call this, but this structure does have a light bulb on top of it, and you want to destroy this when it's completely night, and once you destroy this light bulb, the hunter will spawn. Again, you have to do this at night. I cannot stress that enough, because if you don't do this at night, the hunter will not spawn, and the light bulb will not be flickering and stuff like that. So this is pretty much how you get the first mask. It's really simple, really easy. It is kind of challenging to kill him if you are under geared, and maybe if you're not working together with your friend or whatever the case is, but overall this is how you get the first one. You can die, you can respawn and come back, and the hunter is still going to be here. It's not like he goes away. So again, you can die, you can come back and kill him. The only time limit you kind of have is it cannot get bright outside. Once it gets bright outside, the hunter is going to go away. So you will have to wait till nighttime again to activate him and try to kill him again. So that's the only thing you have to do. Really simple, really easy. If you guys have any questions about this one, let me know in the comments. The next mask I do want to talk about is actually the Rave. Now this mask is very simple and easy to get. Once again, the first thing you want to make sure you're doing is actually doing this at night. Unfortunately, when you come here during the day, the hunter will not spawn even if you do complete the steps. It just has to be during the nighttime for him to actually spawn. So what you want to do is actually find this location. I know it's a weird and kind of odd location, but once you find this, you want to come to this wall with a bunch of names on it and also an eagle statue on top of it. Once you're at this location, you want to stand at a distance, kind of where I'm standing behind the pole, not too close, not too far, just kind of where I'm standing. And all you have to do is emote the salute emote 6 times in a row. For us, it actually kind of glitched and it didn't work for me, but one of my friends actually came over. He did the emote once and the hunter actually spawned, and we were able to kill him, or he was able to kill him. I died like 2 times and get the mask. Now, unfortunately, when I was doing this, I was level 23, so I couldn't really do that much damage to the hunters, and I was just dying over and over again. But again, it's possible to do this even at this low of a level. If you're going for the masks, if you just want the keys, whatever you're going for, this is pretty much all you have to do. Up next, we have the Crimson Mask, and the way you actually get this one is you want to go to this location. This is above the stronghold or around the stronghold. I will pause this kind of screenshot for you guys so you guys can kind of see it 100%. Now, from this location, you want to go to this doorway. From this doorway, you want to interact with two different things. The first one is actually this little computer screen, or it's kind of like around the computer and the phone. You want to go to this table, you want to interact with this, and then you want to go back, go the opposite way where you came from, and there's going to be a phone on the desk. You want to interact with that phone. Again, really simple. You don't have to do really, that much except interacting. And once you do those two steps, the hunter is going to spawn in a middle kind of courtyard, and you guys can kill him there, and that's how you get the Crimson Mask. For this one, I actually went to use the bathroom, and my friends actually did all the work. I just came back, and the hunter was pretty much dead, so the mask literally just dropped for me. I don't even think I put a bullet into the guy. So again, all you have to do is just interact with the two phones or like the computer screen around that area, and then the hunter is going to spawn in this courtyard. Okay, next up we have the Death, the Diamond, and the Cross Mask, and these, in my opinion, are the hardest ones to get at the moment. So first of all, you want to go to this location, and from this location, you can actually get all three of them at once because all three hunters are going to spawn at this exact spot. Now, what makes it hard is because you have to kill all of them at once, or not at once, but like at the same exact area, and instead of just finding one hunter, you have to fight three of them, and again, it's going to be a little bit challenging if you're under-geared. If you are doing this with your, with your friend or by yourself, it's going to be a bit challenging. So I would recommend doing this maybe with 4 people so you guys can kind of pick each other up or whatever. It's still going to take a little bit, as I said, but it's, obviously a little bit better and easier with people. So what you want to do is obviously go to this location. At this location, you guys can see a Christmas tree, and around this Christmas tree, if you go up top, there is a cafe shop. From this cafe shop, you want to go to this desk, and you guys are going to see a lever on the side, and you want to pull this. Again, it has to be at night. Keep that in the back of your mind. You have to do this at night, or else it's not going to spawn. So you want to pull this lever and go down to the Christmas tree. You want to run around it for, I would say 10 to 15 seconds. Sometimes it has to be you. Sometimes it's just going to work with your friend doing it. Sometimes all of you guys have to do it. It's really random. I don't know if it's glitchy or, what was going on with our session, but you guys can see you have to kind of run around it. And once you do that, the hunters are going to spawn. So as I said, it's a little hard to kill them because there's 3 of them at once. You guys will go down and stuff, but once you kill them, the masks are obviously worth it. They're pretty cool, and again, you're going to get a key for this, which is very, very important. Now, the final one I do want to talk about is Phantom, and this one's very, very weird. When we did this, we actually got this mask from doing this exact mission. Like, we were going for the Death, the Diamond, and the Cross Mask, and somehow we got the Phantom Mask. So I'm not really sure if this 4th hunter spawns with them or if we just kind of ran across him and found him by accident in the woods and stuff like that. I'm not really sure, but if you guys do this mission, or not this mission, but if you do this kind of event, you have a good chance of finding this Phantom Mask as well, because the hunter is somewhere around here. Again, I'm not really sure if it was just like random or if he's meant to spawn here. I'm not really sure. But the Phantom Mask is really cool looking and probably my favorite one. And again, you will come across this hunter once you do this. It's somewhere in the woods. Maybe you're going to find him on the street. I'm not really sure. But for us, it was very random, and we just got him like that. So yeah, that's going to be for the video. As I said, there is a bit more of a grind and more masks to kind of find in the future. But for now, this is the information we know as of right now. There's 7 of them, there's 12, so we're missing 5 of them. So if I do find some more information, if I do find some other masks, I will definitely make a video on them. But if you guys did enjoy this one or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.